Hello everybody and welcome to this special presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. It's the game of the year between Worcester's most heated rivalry in high school football, maybe all high school sports. It's North, it's South. The Polar Bears and the Colonels are underway here from Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. North won the toss for the second half, and like we saw in that game, that classic game by the way, against Brownstone Millville, a lot of onside kicks we might be seeing here today, at least from North side. So South will start with the football out on offense, and we'll see senior quarterback Ransford Audrey for the last time here in his illustrious high school career. So what he can do on this first drive as South starts with the football at midfield. It'll be the first wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. We'll get to more of that in a minute. First down here is Peyton Mosley on the handoff. Breaking a couple tackles and finally brought down by number 50 for the Polar Bears. That is Cam Mulgrady coming in with the tackle. So this is a doubleheader here the day before Thanksgiving, everybody. We're here for right now for, again, North taking on South, biggest rivalry in all of Worcester public schools. Later on, be sure to stay tuned. You'll watch Worcester Tech take on Abbey Kelly in our doubleheader. And tomorrow we wrap up the 2024 season as Burncoat takes on Doherty in what's expected to be a ill-weathered game, but also a very interesting matchup between the two quarterbacks, Mario Manners and Josh Romeo. But for now, we have North-South, 2nd and 8 after the two-run runner by Mosley. Audrey in the shotgun, Mosley in the backfield. Audrey. For the first time today, throw a short pass caught, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 42-yard line, so to bring up third down here at about 2. What's your name here if we have one? Yeah, pass call is about number 7. We don't have a number 7 listed on our roster here. And again, South roster goes from number 2 to number 9, so we have no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that pass was called by number 7, gain of about 6 on that play. 3rd and 2 coming up. North defense looking to make a stop here at this first drive after again deferring to the second half. Audrey in the shotgun, 3rd down and 2 from the 42. And a handoff here to, nope, Audrey gonna take it himself, 1st down and more. There goes Audrey, 1 man to beat, and he is brought down inside the 20. A huge run there for the senior quarterback, doing it with his legs. It's about the 17-yard line. That's about a gain of 25 yards by the senior on 3rd down and 2. Brought down there, everybody. Looks like a Christian Jacob was the one that'll bring him down. We'll see a Jacob on the North High offense once they get the ball. He had 3 touchdowns in that game against Brownstone Millville. The game which they had clearly had put away twice in that 4th quarter before Brownstone Millville came back with a couple touchdowns and almost came away with the victory. First down at the 12-yard line. Officially gain of 30 on the run by Audrey, and a handoff here to Mosley. Mosley cut to the outside, and he'll be brought down about maybe the 10-yard line. So a gain of 2 there on that carry. So it hasn't been the season for either of these teams that they would have hoped. North comes to this game, however, on a 3-game win streak. They did start the season 1-6 though, so that's where we say that the season has not gone the way they hoped. After winning their first game here fully on week 1, they beat Abbey Kelly 16-12, and again they went down 12-0 by the way. They lost 6 in a row for again now on a 3-game win streak, looking to end the season on a 4-game win streak. But South has them on their heels, 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain there by Mosley. All alone the shotgun is Audrey. Audrey throws short. There's number 7 again, and number 7's going to cut away and get into the end zone for the touchdown. Colonels strike first here at Foley. It's 6-0 South. And we don't have a name for number 7, but we do know that's his second catch. That's his first touchdown. And I do believe South, both teams are going to go for 2 here all the time. Every time we get score a touchdown here, so we're going to have plenty of 2-point conversions here coming for you folks, and here's the first one of the day. 6-0 South, 9:13 left here in this first quarter. North against South, the biggest rivalry in all of Worcester public schools. South down for the 2-point conversion. Mosley back in the backfield. And they're going to hand it to Mosley. Mosley's going to walk in for that 2-point conversion. Tackled at the end of it, but he gets easily into the end zone, and South now has an 8-0 lead. 9:13 left here in the first quarter. North against South. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. 8-0 South, 9:13 left here in the first quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts, and here comes North now with the ball, bringing it outside the 35 and down to about the 37-yard line. So while South has a senior starting quarterback who has an illustrious career here at South, as we saw in that game against Blackstone Millville, a few weeks ago. It's going to be a lot of run game here for the North offense, led by quarterback Auguster Spate, who can also use his legs. He did pass much in that game against Blackstone Millville. A lot of the run game. So we saw 7 rushing touchdowns in that big victory a couple weeks ago against Blackstone Middle. And that run game includes Christian Jacob, who made that tackle in that 30-yard run by Rainsford Audrey, excuse me. And we'll see Spade under center here on first down, ball to 38. And Spade's going to, looks like he might have taken himself, and now it looks like a handoff went to, as number 1, that is Abdi Raji. Another guy we saw have quite the amount of carries in that game against Blackstone Millville a few weeks ago. We're going to give you 1 on that play. So we talk about North. They won 3 in a row. They could have finished the season 4 in a row. South, well, not so much. They're on a 2-game losing streak, which includes a 38-30 loss at Shepherd Hill on November 8th. And, of course, we were there November 14th. The Thursday night game when they took on Marlboro. That was a great one. Unfortunately, ran out of time and fell 34-28. Trying to score what would have been to go at the game-winning touchdown. Unfortunately, tackled inbounds with no time left. And here's the Jacob on first and second down. Jacob had a couple big 60-yard plus rushing touchdowns against Sutton a few weeks ago. We were here for that one as well. Again, we talked about it already on the free broadcast. 2 carries, 135 yards, 2 touchdowns for Christian Jacob, and a big win over Sutton a few weeks ago, part of that 3-game win streak. And it'll officially be 3rd down and 5 here at the 43, so you see top right of your screen. Gain of 4 there by Jacob. 8 minutes left here, first quarters. 8-0 South over North. 3rd and 5. Let's see if we see a pass here from Spate. Or if they keep with that run game. And we're going to have a full start, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 here for the Polar Bears. And there's the signal by the referee. 3rd and 10 coming up to the 48. Both teams coming to this game under 500. North comes in at 4-6 despite that 3-game win streak. And South comes in 3-7. Again, they're on a 2-game losing streak. Able to score on their first drive is Audrey found number 7 for the touchdown and the 2-point conversion by Peyton Mosley. Now North, again, not going to see much passing game here from North as we saw 2 weeks ago against Blackstone Millville. But there's a chance they can break off a big one here on 3rd and 10. Let's see. 3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line. 8-0 South leads North. And it looks like Spade takes himself, and he goes absolutely. He gets about maybe 2-3 yards. So it's going to be 4th down here. We'll see if the Polar Bears is going to give this one back to the Colonels, down by 8, or is they going to go for it here on 4th down, what should be about 4th and 7. And you see Spate's coming back out there, as well as the Jacob. Looks like he might be coming back out as well. So in that case, it looks like North is going to go for it here on 4th down and 7. They did score a couple touchdowns on 4th down in that win against Blackstone Millville a few weeks ago. See what they can do here on 4th and 7 against the South defense. There we go. Big 4th down for this North offense early on in this game. And Spade hands off inside to Jacob. Jacob breaks some tackles, but Jacob is going absolutely nowhere. Might have gotten 1, but he needed 7. And so South will come back on offense with an 8-0 lead when we come back. 6:08 in the first. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here, News Talk New England at East Coast Sports Hub. 8-0 South leads North with 6:08 left here in the first quarter. North offense turned the ball over on downs, running on a 4th down and 7, only got about 2 yards. So Audrey and that offense for South come back out, looking to extend the lead earlier on in this game. Peyton Mosley is in the backfield. They can hand off to Mosley on 1st down, and he goes right up the middle. Has a big hole inside the 35, down to about the 31-yard line. That's by a gain of 12 there by Mosley. It's a 1st down for the Colonels. That run game led to their touchdown on their first drive. A 30-yard run set up by Ransford Audrey. Allowed him to throw a touchdown pass to number 7. See what they do here on this second drive as we're at the 5:40 mark here in the first quarter. 8-0 South leads North. You're watching a presentation of high school football, News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Day before Thanksgiving. And a pitch out here, number 4 taking it for the Colonels. And he'll get inside the 20 near the 15-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain. And again, with number 4, we don't have a name for number 4 here on our roster. But he gets the pitch out. He gets the shovel pass, it look like, somewhat. He gets officially 14 yards, the ball at the 17-yard line. Once again, that throwing game by South. Looking pretty good right now against this North defense. We've reached the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. 8-0 South over North. North coming in on a 3-game win streak, looking to finish the season on a 4-game win streak and defeat their bitter rival. It's down at the 17-yard line. Audrey fakes. Pressure and going down. Looks like in the arms of number 51, that's Alzar Opong. Loss of 3 on the sack there, and it's be second and 13 from the 20-yard line. So once again, folks, we're here for a doubleheader here today. Stay tuned for the next broadcast as Worcester Tech looks for their first win of the season, and their last game of the season, to take on Abby Kelly. First big play of the day for the North offense thus far. That sack on Audrey's a loss of 3. Second and 13 from the 20 coming up with 4:10 left here in the first quarter. 8-0 South over North. Looking to extend their lead after they forced a turnover on downs against the North offense. Rear receivers, bottom of your screen. They hand off here to Mosley. Mosley under the outside, breaking off one tackle. Busts through, trying to bust through a defender, unable to, but he takes a nasty hit there inside the 15. Laying a licking on him. That's a gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd down and about 6. What a hit there. Mosley able to get back up under his own power. Now make the joke often, folks. You must watch a lot of Worcester Rails hockey. But once again, it's a 3rd down here for the South offense. Once again, North looking to make a stop here. 3:25 left first quarter. 8-0 South. Looking to extend their lead. Ball is at the 13-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Now 3 receivers, top of your screen. Mosley again in the backfield. And Audrey's going to take it himself here. Going up the middle. Gets to about the 10-yard line. And he's going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 4th down here in about 2. We saw North go for it on 4th down. Let's see if South does the same. And South doesn't have a kicker here on their team, I don't believe. Might be a coach's choice not to kick field goals or kick extra points. But yes, it is indeed. South is indeed going to go for 2 here. Or go for it on 4th down here. It'll be 4th and 3 at the 10-yard line. South looking to extend on their 8-0 lead here with 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter. 4th and 3 from the 10. Audrey gonna take himself up the middle, and Audrey's getting into the end zone for the touchdown. On 4th down and 3, Audrey taking himself from 10 yards out, and it's South now has extended their lead to 14-0. That's the second total touchdown here today thus far for the senior quarterback. Second time he's carried the football. This time he gets into the end zone. Once again, they'll go for 2 here. Try making it an 16-0 game. Which is technically still a 2-score game if you're following at home. Will be a 2-point attempt here once again for South. Looking to extend their 14-0 lead here with 2:18 in the first. Got Mosley in the backfield. Audrey gonna throw over the middle, and the pass almost intercepted. Jason Avon was the closest guy to that football, so the 2-point conversion is no good. South, though, has extended their lead. They now lead at 14-0 over North. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstock, New England, and East Coast Sports Hub. Dominant start for the Colonels here. They lead at 14-0 over their rival North. 2:18 left here in the first quarter. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in Newstock, New England, and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. We'll be taking about the 18-yard line and bringing it out to near the 40 at the 39-yard line. And so for the second time, we'll see the North offense come out. They failed the 4th down last time. And as I mentioned, folks, led mainly by that running game, including by their quarterback, Augusta Spate. North went for it on about 4th down at 7. They only got about 2 yards on a run play. Ball fished at the 37-yard line with 2:10 left in this first quarter. South leads North 14-0. Final game of 2024 both of these teams. Final game of his high school career for Gransford Audrey and a few of the other seniors. So they can pitch out here to Jacum, cutting it back up the middle. And Jacum Looks like you got a yard. Now we're going to get a flag. So I don't know. Might be a hold. Might be a personal foul. Let's see who it's against and what the foul is. We'll get the call. Based on the foul, Fast Mask against South. 15 yards, first down. Well, that put the football into South territory, so North already on their second drive getting into South territory here for the first time today. 2:03 left in the first quarter. 14-0 South leads North. Biggest rivalry in all of Worcester Public Schools. And officially plays the football at the South 45-yard line. Clock stopped with 2:03 left. And as it is in high school football, that clock, as you see now, continues to run. Stops after a first down, but then it runs as soon as the ball is placed. Not like college football where the ball has to be snapped before they start the clock again. First down North at the South 45. And a pitch out to Ragey here. Ragey up the middle, and he needs to be wrapped up by his legs inside the 40. It's about the 36. A nice tackle there. Look at number 88 for South bringing him down. So we're to the latter half of this second quarter here, folks. 7.5 left. Second and 2, officially gain of 8. Then the pitch out there to Ragey. Again, folks, as I mentioned before, mentioned again, it's the run game that's really taking over the North offense. We've seen that just about every game we've seen for North this season. This is game number 4 here on News Talk New England East Coast Sports Hub, which features the Polar Bears. Of course, we were here week 1 when they defeated Abbey Kelly. We were here a few weeks later when they defeated Sutton to snap their 6-game losing streak. And then a couple weeks ago against Blackstone Millville on a handy carry here by Spate. Spate got 2 yards there, and it looks like he got just enough for that first down. Clock now stopped with 57 seconds left here in this first quarter. I just mentioned it was the second quarter. This is still the first quarter, folks. Again, if you're following along at home. Clock continue to run here. Might get one more playoff here before the end of the first quarter. 14-0 South over North. A 15-yard penalty, a face mask against the Colonels has put North at the South 34-yard line. Final 30 seconds here in this first. You see Jaden Stone in the backfield along with Spate and Ragey. And I believe we're going to get a false start there against the Polar Bears, and we are. There you see the referee signaling false start. Be second and 15 at the first 15 at the 39. 13 seconds left in this first. 14-0 South, all over North. They're going to run that clock, and I think that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. It was all South in that first quarter, but North looking to cut into that lead as we head to the second quarter. 14-0 South after 1. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Start of the second quarter, everybody. South leads North 14-0. You're watching a presentation of high school football at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're here at Foley Stadium, Worcester, Massachusetts. It's first and 15 for the Polar Bears after the false start. And a pitch out here. Jake almost lost it there. Got it back, and then he is stuffed after about a gain of 1. It'll be second down and long coming up for the North High Polar Bears. North on a 3-game win streak after losing 6 in a row after their opening win on September 13th, defeating Abbey Kelly in a comeback victory, 16-12. They were down 12-0 in that game early on. Or outscored the Bears 16-0 the rest of the way. And of course, we talked about it already, folks. It's not been the season they ever hoped. Of course, last year we were here when they took on Burncoat. They were 4-0 coming into that game. Of course, now sitting at 4-6 on the season. They finished here with a win over their big rival. Second and 13. Watch out, here's a Jacob, and Jacob breaking off tackles. And there he goes. He's going to be brought down at the 40. He's going to lose thinking back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be, might actually lost an extra yard there. It's going to be 3rd down and 16. And we have a bear down, so we will step aside. And you see there, number 72, who we don't have a name for. Was walking on a limp a moment ago, now walking under his own power with both feet. So we stick here with you now, folks, as the injury to number 72 comes off the field under his own power. North facing a 3rd down and 16 here at the 40-yard line. South leads 14-0 with 10:44 left in the half. This might be a time here where you want to throw the ball if you're North, but it doesn't look like they're going to do that. They're going to run it here again, 3rd and 16. And they pitch out here. It's a Jacob again. Cut to the outside. Breaking off one tackle. And Jacob breaking a 3. Down to the 11-yard line. So on a 3rd down at 16, they got about 29 yards on the run there by another senior, Christian Jacob, doing it with his legs. And Jacob had 3 touchdowns in that game we saw at North last against Blackstone Millville, a game they won 48-44, by the way, to put them in a 3-game win streak. So a ball now at the 11-yard line. Again, another 29-yard gain there by Jacob, his biggest of the day so far. North looking to cut into this deficit, down 14-0 here with 10 minutes left in this half. It's the best drive they had thus far because it's only their 2nd drive. That's what they do here on the 2nd drive. 1st and 10 at the 11. They hand off inside here. It looks like Alicia Zabon. Ball is out. South football. Just when you think the North High offense is going to potentially get into the end zone on this drive, Lucia Zabon fumbles the football. South recovers, and they're getting the ball back on offense with a 14-0 lead. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England on East Coast Sports Hub. So we just had 2 personal fouls against North, so they're going to move this football, I do believe, at least 15 yards, if not 30, because there were, again, 2 personal fouls against North. Lucia Zabon taking the carry there on 1st down. It's a 29-yard gain by Christian Jacob. Fumbles the football. South recovers. And they're going to make it just before the 22, so it's like the opposite of half the distance to the goal. Instead of going back 11 yards, they go forward 11 yards. And South with a 14-0 lead, come back out on offense. Already up 14-0, 9:41 left here in the half. We're watching a presentation of high school football here at News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We're at General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts, winding down the 2024 season of high school football. And a handoff here to Mosley on 1st down. He is met immediately. Great job there. Number 32, that is Jaden Stone. One another running back who we'll see with the North High offense coming up later. And also number 72 back in the game there. First man to meet them there. So glad to see number 72 back in there. He went out on a limp earlier. But now he comes back out and makes that tackle there on Mosley. So what a killer there for the North High offense. Lucia Zabon taking his first carry of the game here. Fumbled the football near the 10-yard line. South recovering, and now they have a chance to really blow this game open. 14-0 lead. They have the ball 2nd and 13 at the 19. Audrey's going to hand off here again to Mosley. Mosley cutting away. Staying inside. Taking another big hit there. Gets down inside the 20, about the 23. 3rd and 9 coming up for the South offense. So it's going to be a huge play here for North defense. And there you see a Bond number 5. One who fumbled the football away. He had an interception in that game against Sutton that we saw that snapped their 6-game skid. He and the North High defense looking to make a huge stop here. On 3rd down and 8 here. Ball's at the 24-yard line. South leads North 14-0. Looking to extend that lead. All entries all alone in the shotgun. Audrey throws, and the pass is incomplete. Out of the reach of number 7, who had the first touchdown of the game. And that's a big win for the North defense. They forced the punt here. We are going to see a punt team here for South. We do know that Audrey is not just the quarterback, he's also the team's punter. Oh, no, he's not. Excuse me. He was at one point. But there's a man who the South fans know. That's Cyrus Johnson. Johnson faked the punt against Doherty back on October 19th. And then had an interception on the very next drive off of quarterback Josh Romeo, who we'll see tomorrow as Burncoat takes on Doherty. So a big win for the North High defense after the fumble by Bond. They forced a punt here. And Johnson gets it away. Short punt, but nice line drive one, and nobody there to take it for North. And it's going to take a South roll right at the 39-yard line. North often looking to come back out. Once again, cut this deficit in half. 7:56 left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in News Talk New England at East Coast Sports Hub. And the officially placing the football at the 40-yard line. So once again, a big win for that North defense, forcing the first punt of the game against the Colonels after Alicia Zabon fumbled the football away inside the 10-yard line. And Spade gives it off here to Ragey. Ragey gets a few yards there. South leads at 14-0. We have 7:47 left in this first half. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. You should gain a 3 there by Ragey. Again, we're going to see a lot of that run game here today for North offense because they don't pass much. They only passed twice in that game against Blackstone Millville. And I believe both of them rolling or incomplete passes. Saw 4 running backs take the carries for North in that game. They scored 7 touchdowns in that victory. Got 3 there in the backfield. You got Stone, Ragey, and Jacum. And they got to get here too. Let's see. I couldn't see who the number was. See him come out of that pile. It was a Jacum takes the carry. Doesn't get much there. It'll be 3rd down here for the North offense. 7 minutes left in the half. 14-0 South leads North after a dominant first quarter. So officially a loss of 1 on the carry there by Jacum. Ball's back at the 42. It'll be 3rd and 8. So we reached the 6.5 minute mark here in the first half. North gets the ball to start the second half, so there's a chance here to get into the end zone and keep South out of the end zone, heading into the locker room. Chance for them to tie this game up. Starts the 3rd quarter. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and 8. And Spate's going to take it himself. Gets inside the 45, about the 46. He got halfway there. That'll be 4th and 4 here, and I believe we're going to see the North High Polar Bears go for it once again here on 4th down. 0 for 1 thus far on 4th down. So we've reached the 6-minute mark here in the half. And the offense staying out there. Spate's going to go get the next play call from his coach. Much easier 4th down here than the last one we saw. It was 4th and 7 on that first drive. Here it's a 4th down and 4. We're going to cut this deficit in half, down 14-0 as we reach the 5.5 minute mark here in the first half. Well, it's at the 46-yard line. So we need to get to midfield for a first. 4th down and 4 for North. And they're going to hand off here to a Jacum, and a Jacum is going to be stopped short. Another 4th down stop for the South defense. And their offense coming back out. 14-0 lead, 5:14 in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. And now South once again has a chance to blow this game open here in the first half. It's 14-0. They lead North. 5:14 left in the half. They had the ball at the North 48-yard line after the second turnover on downs by the Polar Bear offense. Audrey pumps, chucking it down the sideline. Has his man. The pass is caught. What a grab! Now it looks like a fight for the football, but that's going to go to the offensive player as it does every single time. What a grab there. Number 4 coming away with it. Ball's going to be inside the 15. Let's see where they place it. Ball's going to be at the 16-yard line. That's officially a gain of 32 yards. And again, going up for that pass is for that catch is number 4. Once again, we don't have a name for it on our roster. So 4th down for South at the 16-yard line, and now we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout by the Colonels, so we'll take it with them. South looking to extend their lead here, 4:48 left in the half. We're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. So a 32-yard pass play from Audrey to number 4, and it's 1st down South at the 16-yard line. They lead North, 14-0 with 4:48 left in the half. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Audrey in the shotgun. Going to hand off here to Mosley. Mosley is wrapped up. Or is he? No, he's still going. He didn't go down. He gets to about the 5-yard line, maybe even the 4. What a run there by Peyton Mosley, another senior. Excuse me, Mosley's a sophomore. Well, he's been playing this season, though. I thought he might have been a senior. He's had himself quite the year. He has a couple more years left here with the Colonels. That's another. It's going to be 1st and goal here for South. Ball's officially at the 5-yard line. So a gain of 11 there by Mosley, who looked like he was wrapped up initially, but he rolled on top of the defender and kept going. Got some extra yards. Impressive run there by the sophomore. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. South looking to extend another 14-0 lead with 4:13 left here in the first half. So Two receivers top of your screen. Mosley in the backfield. First to goal to 5. Now he's going to take it himself. And he has a hole. He's going to cut to the outside and walk into the end zone for the touchdown. And that's for Ranchford Audrey's second rushing touchdown of the afternoon. And South has extended their lead. They now lead it 20-0. The third total touchdown for Audrey as well, here in his final game as a Colonel. Unsure where he's going to college, if he's going to college, to continue his football career. One can only hope that he is going to do just that, because he has had quite the career here at South High School. How about this, folks? We're actually getting an extra point here from the Colonels. Haven't seen this all season long. Number 31, Shalom Kaiz, coming off of the extra point. To be Audrey's holding. First extra point of the season for the Colonels. And the kick is blocked. And maybe that's why, folks, they don't go for many extra points here. That's why they go for 2 a lot. The extra point is blocked. No good. South extends the lead to 20-0 with 3:51 left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. 3:51 left here in the half. South extend their lead to 20-0 after Audrey scores his second rushing touchdown of the afternoon. It's their total here as he threw the first touchdown, making it a 8-0 game. And now here looks like here is a Jacob. Gets to about, looks like, placing it at the 26-yard line. So North down 20-0. And the first 3 drives have not gone their way at all. 2 fourth down failures and a fumble inside the red zone. Meanwhile, the Ranchford Audrey and the South offense have scored 3 times on all 3 drives. Well, 3 or 4 drives. They did punt on 1. And they lead at 20-0. We'll start with the football at the 26-yard line. Once again, you see those 3 running backs in the backfield. Got Augusta Spate in the shotgun. They got a pitch out here to a Jacob. Comes to the outside. 1 man to beat and gets away from the tackle. Gets to midfield and he goes out of bounds right about there. So that's a huge run there for Christian to Jacob. This will be a gain of 24 yards on that carry. Let's see where they puts the football. Looks like the place. It looks like they say Jacob went out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So officially a gain of 20 yards on that carry. So big run there by Jacob. 20 yards on first down. Be another first down here at the 46-yard line. 35 left in the half. South leads at 20-0. And a pitch out here to Ragey. Come back inside, and Ragey has a big hole! And nobody's going to stop him. Ragey's going all the way for the touchdown. No flags. The Polar Bears are on the board here fully. It is now 20-6. That's a 54-yard run there by Abdi Ragey. I believe we're going to see North go for 2 here for the first time. 3:21 left in the half. It's now 20-6. And we are indeed going to see North go for it here for a 2-point conversion. A 54-yard touchdown run there by Abdi Ragey. Gets North on board. Pitch out here to a Jacob, and a Jacob's going to be wrapped up before he can get to the goal line. 2-point conversion, no good. With 3:21 left in the half, it's 20-6. South leads North. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in News Talk New England at East Coast Sports Hub. 54-yard touchdown run by Abdi Ragey makes it a 20-6 game. And North's going to try that onside kick. That's a live football. Let's see who gets it at the bottom of the pile. It looks like South came up with it. And they did. As we mentioned, folks, North doing a lot of onside kicks this season. There's another one there. This one hit the foot of Caden Byrne, it looked like. But the Colonels were able to recover, and with 2 timeouts left and a 20-6 lead with 3:17 left in the half, they'll extend their lead once more before the end of the half. Of course, North does get the ball to start the second half, so this will be a big chance for the defense to make a big play, get their offense the ball back with any time left here in this second quarter. Audrey's going to hit off here. Here's Johnson. Cyrus Johnson taking the carry on first down, and he is going to get about a yard. So we talk about North. They have a 3-game win streak coming into this game. We didn't talk about all their games, however. So we were here for that game against Sutton. They defeated them on November 2nd, 46-20, to snap that 6-game losing streak. A week later, on November 9th, they defeated Southbridge here at Foley, 36-12. And then, of course, November 16th, we were here in that classic game as they defeated Blackstone Millville, 48-44. A game in which they looked like they had put away a few times in that fourth quarter, but the Chargers kept coming back to make the game. And now a fumble here. Audrey has to get it back. On second down, throws over the middle, and the pass is intercepted. It's picked up by Lucius Abon. He had a pick in that game against Sutton, and Abon's going out of bounds at the 45. A huge play there for the Polar Bear defense. And they get their offense the ball back with 2:20 left in the half. We'll stick here with you, folks. 2:20 left in this first half, and what a mistake there by Audrey. And now North has a chance to close this gap even more. Down 14 here with 2:20 left. They have all 3 timeouts, and they get the ball to start the second half. So we could have a game here. Start of the third quarter, folks. That's why you always stick around. Never know what's going to happen in the game of football. Officially at the South 46-yard line, that's where they'll say a bond stepped out of bounds. Scored a touchdown on our last drive. Looking to do it here again. Close this gap. And a pitch out here is a Jacum inside the 45. And now, so he was pushed back there. We got a couple on that one. So we're going to hit the 2-minute. And again, no 2-minute warning, no 2-minute timeout here in high school football. You keep moving, keep moving. No clock stopping here. And there is 2 minutes, and we keep going. And they're going to give a Jacum a gain of 3 on that carry. We saw something like this a few weeks ago against Blackstone Millville. North was trying to take the lead in the half, and they were running the football. We had questioned, why are you not throwing the football? You're trying to get into the end zone. And it turned out it worked for them because Jaden Stone on the last play of the half gave North the lead with a rushing touchdown. Pitch out here, looks like a Jacum again, trying to bust off some tackles, and he'll get to about the 41. Excuse me, that's the 36, so a gain of 7 there. Got right to that first down marker. Let's see if they give it to him. And they will. First down, North. Once again, that despite time running here in the first half, North electing to run the football. Works for them in there, again, the end of the half in the last game against Blackstone Millville. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to reach the final minute here in the first half. 20-6 South leads North. Polar Bears coming off an interception by Lucius Saban, who fumbled on offense last time they had the football. And here enough here to Ragey. Another short gain gets to about the 33, gain of 3. And North has all 3 timeouts. They're not using any of them yet. And now, just like that, North is going to use their first timeout with 49 seconds left in the half. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Now both teams have 2 timeouts with 49 seconds left in the half. South leads North 20-6. Second and 8 at the 34-yard line. North looking to close this deficit before the end of the half, and they're going to hand off here to Alban, who fumbled on the last time he touched it. And he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield here. So again, wondering why North is not throwing the football here with 2 timeouts, 30 seconds left. And you're trying to score before the half because you have a chance to tie this game. Start the third quarter. They put the ball back at the 35, so a loss of 1 there on the carry by Abon. 24 seconds left and counting. North taking their sweet time. And looking to see here if they try to pass the ball here, try to get to the end zone. Final 10 seconds. They're going to get off to number 15 who takes it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 27-yard line. So not the best play call here to start the end of half. And now North will take their final timeout with 2 seconds left. So you wonder what the play call is going to be here on the last play. What will be the last play of the half in a 14-point game? You would think maybe they'd take a shot to the end zone because, again, they do get the ball to start the second half, so they will have a chance, if they score here, to tie this game up. Start the third quarter. It's going to be 4th down and 2 here, so either you end the half 0 for 3 on 4th down, or you end the half 1 for 3 on 4th down, and you're down by 7, head into the locker room. We'll see what North does here coming out of this timeout. 4th and 2 at the 28-yard line. South leads North 20-6 with 2 seconds left here in this first half. Watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England on East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Herr. Sure, stay tuned, folks. Our 3 o'clock game coming to you today is Worcester Tech hosting Abbey Kelly. Worcester Tech, we'll talk more about their record and look for that first win in that broadcast. We're even going to compare them to a D1 team that's just like them, so stay tuned for that. 4th and 2, last play of the half. It looks like they're in running formation again. And the handoff here on 4th and 2. They do get the first, but they get no score. And so that's the end of the half, folks. North leads South 26. Oh, we got a flag. Hold everything, folks. We might have another play here for the end of the half. This one's against South. If it's against North, the half is over. If it's against South, we have one time down here. And the way that the Polar Bears are moving, that's the end of the half. I think the ref waved goodbye to us. That's the end of the first half, everybody. South leads North 20-6. We'll be right back for the second half coming up. Right now, you're watching a presentation of high school football right here. News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Start of the second half, everybody. South leads North 20-6. South kicking off from around 25-yard line as we had a 15-yard penalty and unsportsmanlike against South at the end of the half. And now this ball off the hands of a Bond who had the interception in that first half. He'll fall on the ball about the 13-yard line, so lost a lot of yards on that kick return just by having the ball goes right through his hands. So senior quarterback for South, Rance Rodri, had 3 total touchdowns in that first half, 1 passing, 2 rushing. North scoring on a 54-yard touchdown run by Adi Reiji. And that's where we stand now, 20-6. North getting the ball, looking to cut into this deficit. We'll be the first to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Herr. We're here at Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts, the second biggest city in New England, outside of course, the great city of Boston. We'll see what North High offense can do here. So they start the ball, start the second half, first down at the 13-yard line. Looks like an inside handoff. Can't see who has the football here, but they get to about the 20, so a second down coming up. Let's see who has it for the Polar Bears. So it was Reggie again who took the handoff. Again, Reggie scoring the 54-yard touchdown in that first half for North. Their only score of the first half. They were driving to score at the end of the half, but they didn't see any pass plays, so they didn't get to the end zone in time. And you might hear a fire truck. Hope that doesn't get kicked off of YouTube. So if it gained right there by Reggie, it'd be 2nd and 2 at the 21. 26 South leads North. Game 1 of our doubleheader here today. They'll hand off here on second down. It's going to be third down here and short. About a gain 1 there on the carry. Even forward progress didn't give him that first down. And it looks like it was Jacob who took the carry there. 3rd and 1 from the 21. 26 South leads North. North coming into the game on a 3-game win streak. South coming in on a 2-game losing streak. So something's got to give here for one of these teams. Both these teams looking to close out 2024 with a victory. Final game for many of these players, including going to be mentioned at South quarterback Rance Rodri, playing his final game as a Colonel here today. 3rd and 1 for the North High offense. Pitch out here to a Jacob, and a Jacob's going to have the first down and more. There goes a Jacob, bring it away. Down the sideline, 1 man to beat, and he's going to be pushed out inside the 25. Another big run there for Christian Jacob. was a 3rd and 1 from about the 21. And they're going to place the football at about the 27. Officially a gain of about 66 yards. We've seen Jacob do that time and time again here this season for the Polar Bears. Does it there again on 3rd and 1. Once again, North with a promising drive here, looking to close this deficit that they find themselves in. So first down at the 27. Once again, a 66-yard run there by Jacob. And high enough inside here. So it's about the 24-yard line. Gets second at 7. And that was a Bond taking a care. That's his 3rd. Second time he didn't fumble it. And again, another promising drive here for the Polar Bears. Last one ended the half. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get to the end zone. And before that, they fumbled inside the 10. Hopefully not do that again here. So again, look to close this 20-6 deficit they find themselves in here. 9:40 left in this 3rd quarter. There's a 4-yard gain there by a Bond. Second and 6. And a pitch out here to a Jacob, and a Jacob falls down out at the 24-yard line. So he might have lost the yard there. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up here for the North High Polar Bears. Once again, looking to close the gap here. They're down 20-6. Here, 9:11 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's be 3rd down and 7. And no passes yet from Augusta Spate, their starting quarterback. Of course, they use the run game much of the season. It's worked for them in the last few games. They won 3 in a row. So to do here, 3rd down at 7 from the 24-yard line. They got everybody lined up behind Spate here in the backfield. Let's get a regular handoff here to a Jacob. And Jacob's going to be about 3 yards short of that first down, so it's going to be 4th and 3. Polar Bears looking for a 4th down to end the half, so they are 1 for 3 now. And they're going to go for here, I believe, once again, the offense staying out there for the 4th time here on 4th down. 8:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. South still holds a 20-6 lead over North. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Earn. We're here at General Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. 4th down and 3 here from the 20. Polar Bears 1 for 3 so far on 4th down here today. And a pitch here to Ragey. And Ragey, I believe, is going to be stopped short. And they are going to say that is another turnover on downs. So South holding North is now 1 for 4 on 4th down. And their offense come back out with a 20-6 lead with 7:44 left in this 3rd quarter. We'll stick with you here as we begin this next drive here. And you see number 1 there, bottom of your screen. Ranford Audrey has 3 total touchdowns in what is his final game. Here's the Colonel. We're unsure if he's committed to any type of college to play football. Well, we can sure hope that he has, because he has had an illustrious career here at South. South will start the football at the 20-yard line. Up 26 with 7:44 left in the 3rd quarter. 2 receivers bottom of your screen. And they're going to hand off here to Mosley on 1st down. Mosley gets to about, looks like maybe the 25-yard line. Got about halfway where he needs to get to, and they're going to, especially, you see the ref there. It's going to be at the 26-yard line, so a gain of 6 there. So they've reached the latter half of this 3rd quarter. 20-6, South still on top of North. Again, stay tuned, folks. We have a doubleheader coming for you here today at 3 p.m. Eastern, or the next broadcast available on YouTube. Worcester Tech will host Abbey Kelly, looking for win number 1 here in 2024. And again, we're going to compare Worcester Tech to an FBS team coming up on that broadcast. So stay tuned for that. 2nd and 4. Handoff here to Mosley. Mosley cutting to the outside, and he is taking a defender with him. He's going to be stopped about 2 yards short of 1st down. Mosley laid there for a moment for jumping back up, and now he's going to come off the field. And in comes Cyrus Johnson in this place. A 3rd down and 2 here from the 28-yard line. It was 6.5 left in this 3rd quarter. Johnson will be in the backfield here on 3rd down and 2. He'll be way in the backfield here. And now we're going to get a timeout by the Colonels. That's their first of the half. We'll be right back. 6:21 left in the 3rd. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. Well, at the timeout, it'll be 3rd down and 2 here with 6:21 left in this 3rd quarter. South leads North 20-6. They're extending their lead. Cyrus Johnson is in the backfield. And a delay here to Johnson. He's going to get a first down and more. Cutting off defender. Still going. Breaking off another tackle. There goes Johnson down to the 49-yard line. And a big run there on 3rd down and 2 by Cyrus Johnson. And South continuing to chew up this clock as we reach the 6-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to extend on their 20-6 lead. And look to end their 2-game losing streak here today to end 2024. A win here by South will put both of these teams, by the way, at 4-7 on the season. North coming in 4-6, South 3-7. Win here by North will put them just under a game, under 500. And Audrey's going to hand off here again to Johnson. Bumping off a tackle, trying to break off another. Maybe a third here. Dragging defenders. 2 flags are down. Johnson gets to the 32. We had 2 flags here. I believe this one might be coming back. But what a carry there by Cyrus Johnson, breaking 2 tackles. And it's a flag here against North. They're putting a face mask against the Polar Bears, so that run is going to count. It'll be a 17-yard run at 15 more. So in some sort of words, it's a 32-yard penalty. Once again, Johnson making 2 tackles, dragging a 3rd guy with him on his way down inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. They're going to place the football officially at the 18-yard line. We have another whistle here, and it's like an official timeout, so we'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here, News Talk New England East Coast Sports Hub. So the ball's officially at the 18-yard line. South leads North 20-6, looking to extend on that lead. 5:10 left in this 3rd quarter. After the big run there by Johnson, followed by a 15-yard face mask against North. Audrey going to take it himself, cut it to the outside. He has a hole. There he goes, up the middle, and Audrey into the end zone. Touchdown, South. The 3rd rushing touchdown of the afternoon for the senior. The 4th total of the game. And South continues to extend on the lead. They now lead at 26-6. What a final game here for the senior. He has one passing touchdown, but he has 3 on the ground. And it's been all Colonels here in this one thus far. Of course, we still have about 16 minutes of game time, maybe 17 minutes of game time left here in this one. We've seen bigger comebacks in our day, folks. So South's going to go for here again on 4th down. Excuse me, go for a 2-point conversion here. Extend the lead. They're already up 20. And off here to, looks like Oxford's going to take it himself, and he's going to reach to the end zone, and he's going to get that 2-point conversion. South continue to dominate their interval here today. It is 28-6. South all over North. 4:55 left in the 3rd. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here, News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. 28-6 with 4:55 left here in this 3rd quarter. South all over North in this the biggest rivalry here in Worcester Public Schools. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here, News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. A low kick here, going to be taken by Abon about the 19-yard line, and Abon finding a hole at the middle. He has one man to beat, and Abon, there he goes. Excuse me, that's a Jacob. He's going to take it all the way for the touchdown. That is Christian Jacob on the kickoff return touchdown. What an answer. 81 yards, and it is now 28-12. Jacob had himself quite the year here for the Polar Bears. Returning that kickoff 81 yards. And North on the board once again. And we'll see them go. Looks like, I believe we're going to see them go for 2 here after they tried an extra point on the last touchdown. Weren't able to convert. So I think they're going to go back to the 2-point conversion, but let's see. .440 left 3rd quarter. 28-12 now your score. What an answer for the Polar Bears. And exactly what they're going to do, go for 2 here. Try to make it a 28-14 game. Can't see who took the handoff, but whoever it was, they can not get there. So it remains a 28-12, an 81-yard kickoff return touchdown by Christian Jacum. South leads North 28-12. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here. News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Hub. The game not over yet, folks. Of course, we still have 4:40 left here in this third quarter, but now it's just a 16-point game and an onside kick here. Here's recovered by South. Pretty easily dove on there. And there's Mosley back in the game. We saw him go out. It looked like he might have twisted his ankle or something, lipping off the field earlier on. But he's back out there, recovers the onside kick, and South will come back out. 28-12, they lead North, their inter-city rival. They'll start the football at midfield to 40-38 here in the third. Sun's still shining here on this Wednesday afternoon. It doesn't feel like a Wednesday, folks. It feels like a Saturday because we're normally here on Saturday afternoon broadcasting football. And Audrey's going to hand off here on first down to Mosley, and Mosley's going to get to the 46. Gain of 4 there. So again, we talk about South on a 2-game losing streak. They lost 38-30 at Shepherd Hill on November 8th. And we were there for that pretty exciting game as they took on Marlboro in a consolation game on November 14th, a Thursday night game. They fell in that one 34-28. Snapped the ball with 4 seconds left. Got a pass out to Mosley, but Mosley was tackled inbounds with no timeouts. And that was all she wrote. South able to overcome a 13-0 deficit early. Scored the next 22 points in that game. Pitcher here number 4, who had a nice catch earlier in this game. Trying to break off tackles. He's not going to be able to. Gets to about the 42. The third down and 2 here coming up. 3:50 left in the third quarter. North and South. Game 1 of our doubleheader here today. Day before Thanksgiving. We'll be here for that second game, 3 p.m. as Worcester Tech takes on Ivy Kelly. And tomorrow, we wrap up the 2024 season as Burtcoat takes on Doherty. 10 a.m. kickoff from here at Foley. Be sure to wake up, set your alarms for an early kickoff, grab your coffee, and join us for some Thanksgiving football. Of course, be sure to stay tuned to the NFL on CBS, Fox, and NBC after. The Lions host the Bears, Cowboys host the Giants, and the Packers host the Dolphins on Thursday night. Audrey with the carry on first down, gets to the 29. Apologize for the camera, folks. A 13-yard carry there by the senior, who has 3 rushing touchdowns in this game already. So you've reached the 3-minute mark, as you see to the left of your screen here in the third. South leads North 28-12, excuse me. They extend on their lead once again. They had just done that on their last drive. And then at Christian Jacum, an 81-yard kick return touchdown, answer back for the Polar Bears. First down at the 29-yard line after a 13-yard run by Audrey. Audrey's going to hand off here to Mosley. He cuts up the middle, breaks off 1 tackle. There goes Mosley inside the 15 to about the 13. It's a 16-yard run by Mosley. Once again, South run through that North defense like a hot knife through butter. And they'll officially place the football at the 14-yard line. So a 15-yard run by Mosley. Once again, South will extend on their lead and looking to finish their season with a victory. First down at the 14 as we reach the 2-minute mark here in the third. And off here to Mosley again. Breaking off tackle, cut at the middle, and Mosley falls down about the 5-yard line. Otherwise, he was walking into the end zone. He had a wide open hole. He tripped over his own feet. It'll be first and goal here, or close to it, for the Colonels. 1:45 left in counting here in the third. And it will be officially first and goal at the 4-yard line. So the 10-yard run there, they got exactly what they needed on that first down carry. South with a 28-12 lead over North, looking to extend our lead here. First and goal at the 4 as we reach the 1.5-minute mark here in the third. See number 7, number 4, top of your screen. Audrey hands off to Mosley. Mosley is wrapped up. A nice tackle there by number 50. That is Cam O'Grady. And we're going to reach the final minute here of the third quarter before we get to the next playoff. It'll be second goal at the 4. No run on the carry there by Mosley. So once again, folks, stick around. We'll be back for a doubleheader. Well, this is our doubleheader. We'll be back for our next game. as Worcester Tech takes on Abby Kelly. And tomorrow, 10 a.m., as Burncoat hosts Doherty. That's going to be a great matchup, folks. It might be the best weather, but we might get some of the best football we've seen all year. See many seniors coming from that game, including Doherty quarterback Josh Romeo, who arguably might be the best quarterback in all of Worcester Public High School. Second goal to 3. Audrey hands off here again to Mosley. Mosley pushing that pile, and he's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line, just short. Third and goal coming up, and let's see if they try to get this touchdown before the end of the quarter. Final 15 seconds. I believe that's going to be the end of 3, folks. 3 down, 1 to go. North, south. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports. Back in the 4th, right after this. Start of the 4th and final quarter, everybody. South leads North 28-12. It's 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line for the Cardinals, looking to extend a lead over their inner-city rival. Mosley in the backfield, Audrey in the shotgun. Audrey goes under center, quarterback sneak, and Audrey is in for the touchdown. And that is rushing touchdown number 4 for the senior quarterback, and South extends their lead once more. It's now 34-12. That is the 5th total touchdown of the afternoon for Ransford Audrey. Once again, South going to go for 2 here and make it a 24-point game as we start this 4th quarter. Sun's still up here on this Wednesday afternoon here in Worcester, Massachusetts. I'm sure by the time we get to the game between Abby Kelly and Worcester Tech, the sun will be setting about halfway in the sky. 2-point conversion. Audrey in the shotgun again. Mosley again in the backfield. And a delay handoff here to Mosley. And Mosley cut up the middle, and he is in. But South now leads at 36-12. They continue to run all over these Polar Bears. We're right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here in News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Up. What a finale for senior Ransford Audrey. 5 total touchdowns against his biggest rivals. South leads North 36-12. You're watching a presentation of high school football here in News Talk New England, East Coast Sports Up. I'm Steve Hunter. That one's got the fumble picked up. Looks like a Jacob again here on the return. It is, and he is going to be wrapped up at about the 24-yard line. Not much has gone right for this Polar Bear offense. Of course, all he's done is run the football, so you can't expect much when you don't pass the football on offense. Of course, the run game has worked for the South High offense. Ransford Audrey again has 4 rushing touchdowns in this game. It's 36-12 South over North. Once again, folks, we'll be the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And we'll do it all day long here. Again, we're having another game coming up after this one as Worcester Tech takes on Abby Kelly. 3 p.m. Eastern kickoff. And on Thanksgiving morning, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, Burncoat and Doherty will wrap up the 2024 season. Officially at the 25-yard line on the return by Jacob. Once again, you see Polar Bears got 3 running backs in the backfield. And for the first time, Spate's going to throw it. And he throws, passes almost intercepted. Knocked away at the last second. Noah Jones in coverage for the Colonels. For the first pass attempt of the day for Augusta Spate. Knocked down by Noah Jones. If he had 2 hands up there, that was an interception. Second and 10 from the 25. 11:36 left in the 4th. South leads North 36-12. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. We are here at Berkshire Bank Field at Hope Foley Stadium in Worcester, Massachusetts. About 38 miles outside of downtown Boston. Second and 10. Spate's going to hand off for a delay to a Jacob who has a big hole. And there goes the Jacob. One man to beat, spinning away down about the 40-yard line. And a huge run there for Christian and Jacob, who will turn the kickoff 81 yards for a touchdown and make it to give North their first points of the game. It's a big run there. First place football at the 45. A gain of 20 on the carry there by Jacob, who was just so close to breaking it and scoring the 3rd touchdown of the day for the Polar Bears. Clock continue to run here as we're going to reach the 11-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. First down at the South 45. So at least the third drive here today. North is in South territory, and Spade hands off here on the inside to Ragey. And Ragey gets to about the 38. Got about 7 yards on that carry. .40 left to counting here in the fourth quarter. So again, a 7-yard run. And you see our score now reading second down at 3. To the carry there by Ragey. I've not seen a carry today by Jaden Stone yet. Stone had a couple touchdowns in that win for North a couple weeks ago against Blackstone Millville. His face could throw for the second time. Throws wide open is Ragey, and he can't come up with it. Would have been a nice gain there for the Polar Bear offense, but Ragey lets go right out of his hands. So 3rd and 3 coming up. Clock stop with 10:15 left here in the fourth. Again, the third time we've seen North inside South territory here today. He scored a touchdown the first time. Well, fumble the first time. He scored the second drive. They got into South territory, and now this is the third time. And they face the third down at 3 here at the 38-yard line. Three running backs once again in the backfield. Pitch out here. And it looks like a Bond. And Bond gets the first down for the Polar Bears. They're going to need a 3. Got about 4 on that one. So we're going to reach the 10-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. So looking to hold on to this 36-12 lead. Ransford Audrey again having himself quite the finale here as a member of the South Colonel football team. 5 total touchdowns, 1 passing, and 4 rushing. It's time for the Polar Bears at the 34-yard line. And a handoff here inside. Gets to about the 27-yard line. So a gain of 7 there. It looks like a Jacob was on the carry there again. And we have a Polar Bear down, so we will step aside with 9.5 left here in the fourth. Looks like number 15, Jason Abon, coming out for the Polar Bears. Second and 3 at the 27. Pitch out here. Here is Abon. Here is Lucius Abon. He'll get inside the 25 to about the 24. It's going to be enough for another Polar Bear first down. Moving nicely on this drive. But they're running out of time here. They have 9 minutes left. Down by 24 points. Now Lucius coming out for this next play. South leads 36-12. 8:43 left here in the fourth. You're watching a presentation of high school football here on Newstalk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Herr. Space going to throw for the third time. Floating that one. And this one is going to be almost intercepted. And there's Burnham, who recovered an onside kick here today and for South. Almost at the interception. That pass just a little too low. And of course, you know, Burnham was not the intended receiver there, folks. But he was the only guy in the vicinity, and he almost had it too. Second and 10 from the 24. 8:29 left here in the fourth. Part of a doubleheader here today. That coming up next. Here on YouTube. Worcester Tech will take on Abbey Kelly. Worcester Tech looking for that first win here in 2024. Pitch out here. Looks like a Bond again on second and 10. I guess about the 20, maybe 21-yard line. Third down. And that's supposed to 16, so that's actually a gain of 8. It'll be third down and 2. We're going to reach the 8-minute mark here in the fourth. And down by 24. Not much urgency here for the Polar Bear offense. Third and 2. And a pitch I heard Jacob, he's tripped up. And it's going to be fourth down and 2. It looked like he got anything. It didn't look like he got anything on that carry. It was fourth down and 2. Polar Bears are 1 for 4 on fourth down, but obviously this is a moment here where you have to go for it. 7.5 left in the fourth. You're down by 24 points. So South looking to make them 1 for 5 on fourth down, get their offense the ball back. And this could be hypothetically the straw that breaks the camel's back here for the Polar Bears. They can't convert. 4th and 2. Spate's going to throw. Floats it wide open. Ragey, and he dropped it. So North now 1 for 5 on 4th down, and 2 drops on this drive by Ragey. And South offense getting the ball back with 7:09 left in the 4th. We'll be right back. You're watching a presentation of high school football right here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. So South looking to put the icing on the cake from this one, leading North 36-12 with 7:09 left here in the 4th. Their offense getting the ball back after North failed for a 4th time on 4th down. Ball to 16. Audrey's going to hand off her to Mosley on 1st down, and Mosley's going to get to about, might have actually gone back behind the line of scrimmage. Looked like about the 15-yard line, so maybe a loss of 1 on that one. Under 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. And Ransford Audrey having himself quite the finale here as a member of the South Colonels. 5 total touchdowns in this one, 4 rushing, 1 passing. And their defense has done the job, keeping North to 1 for 5 on 4th downs and forcing a fumble. We're going to wrap this one up here. In 2024 with a victory, they come into this game on a 2-game losing streak. They're currently 3-7 on the year. North coming on a 3-game win streak. They're 4-6. So with the South win, both teams would finish the season at 4-7. Taking a 10 at the 16, Rod. And Audrey's going to hand off here with 31 on the carry. And he gets to about the 20-yard line. And there's Kai again, who attempted the lone extra point for South in this game. That extra point was blocked. It'll be 3rd down and 6 here. Ball is at the 20. 36-12. South leads North, looking to chew up the rest of this clock and end their season with the victory. South already has one big upset victory here at Foley. It was against Burncoat on October 26th. Look for another one here about a month after. 3rd and 6, Audrey. Oh, excuse me, that's not even Audrey. And break it away. Fumble the football. Looks like he's falling back on top of it. South recovers that as James Christie. We saw his brother Nick play that game against Doherty on October 19th. So the Christie brothers coming in. Looks like Audrey's day is done. And that would be the end of his career here at South High School. So we want to congratulate Ransford Audrey on what has been a successful career here for the Colonels. 5 total touchdowns in his finale. And the Colonels are going for it on 4th down. Again, there's number 9. There is Nick. Excuse me, that's James Christie, brother of Nick Christie, who we saw started quarterback for South in that loss against Doherty on October 19th. 4.5 left. 36-12. South leads North. South going for it on 4th down and 3 from the 23. Christie. Plenty of time. Now pressure. He's going to roll out. Christie's going to have a 1st down and more. Plenty of room. Still going into North territory and rocked out of bounds inside the 45. A huge run there by the backup quarterback, James Christie, getting into North territory. Let's see where they place the football. They can place it at the... They're up the ball there. 43-yard line. This is going to be about a game about 34 yards, if I did the math right. So we've reached the 4-minute mark here in the 4th. 36-12 South, well on their way to wrapping up this season with a victory. So then Ransford Audrey's day is done. We'll have James Christie in a quarterback for the Colonels. And Audrey finishes South career with a game where he scores 5 total touchdowns, 1 passing and 4 rushing. 1st down for South at the 43. 3.5 left in this one. Christie steps up, chucking it, and that pass is just too low. I'm 2nd out of 10. Clock stop at 3:21 left in the 4th. South leads North 36-12. Watching a presentation of high school football here on News Talk New England and East Coast Sports Hub. I'm Stephen Err. Sure, stay tuned after this one, folks. We'll have another game for you. Worcester Tech taking on Abbey Kelly. And tomorrow, we'll wrap up the season with Burncoat taking on Doherty. Clock no stop after that completion. 3:21 left. Second and 10 at the 43. And a high snap. Christie hands off here. Number 31. There he goes. Breaking off tackles inside the 30 to about the 27. And again, Kai, another carry there. Another first down for the Colonels. 13 left in this gun. Officially plays football at the 27, so a 16-yard run there as we reach the 3-minute mark here in this one. See that sun starting to set here already, and we're about the 1 o'clock hour here on this Wednesday afternoon. 2:40 left in this fourth quarter. First down at the 27 for the Colonels, up 36-12 over North. And Christie fakes, throws short, and the pass is bobbled but caught by number 4. So thrown here. Luckily that one was caught, bobbled there by number 4, but it is caught. Tackled inbounds. The clock will continue to run here with 2:13 left in this one. Especially loss of 2 on the catch there, so might have been better off handing off there on first down. We're going to chew up this clock and end the season with a victory. Both teams are going to finish with 4-7 records. If you look back to 2023, folks, North was 4-0 coming into their game against Burncoat. Now they'll finish with 4 wins again, but 7 losses. Second and 12. Christie will take it himself here on second down. He has a big hole and a first down and down to the 16. Clock stopped for a moment. 1:27 left here in the fourth. We're going to place that football and the clock will run again right now. So we hope you enjoyed this game, folks. Enjoyed the performance there by Ranchford Audrey. 5 total touchdowns. And we'll see what happens when Worcester Tech takes on Abbey Kelly in our next game coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern, or the next game available on YouTube. And another handoff here to Kai. Kai up the middle. Turn to the outside, and Kai's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown South. And the Colonels are not letting up here in the final minute of this one. They've extended their lead. It is now 42-12. And now with a 30-point game here in the fourth quarter, folks, per MIAA high school football rules, the clock will run right to the very end. So again, we'll be the first to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Of course, we're not done yet. Got plenty of football left to be played. 2 games left here in the 2024 season coming over the next 24 hours. So this is going to be, most likely, the last play of the game. If they even take the snap. Let's see. Final 10 seconds. Might just end it here. And they got to snap it here. Christie's going to throw, and now he's going to run. And Christie knocked down at the 1. Let's see what they say. They say no good. And that game, well, this game is over. Your final score, South 42, North 12. For the South Colonels, for the North High Polar Bears, for East Coast Sports Hub and News Talk New England, I'm Stephen Err. Don't go anywhere, folks. Another matchup's going to start shortly, so make sure you stick around.